What is up, everybody? Here the Gauntlet got a tutorial for you. It's pretty much what I went over yesterday, but you'll be able to hear me this time because my larynx seems to have healed and I can talk good now. So, this is what I call the Gauntlet Recovery Cancel, and I tested it this morning too, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't being full of shit and that this is actually what was happening. And I frame counted and I saw it. And yes, this definitely is a thing. But I did notice though, Twitch is being weird. Like on Twitch mobile, hang on for 1 second. I know Twitch mobile, on Twitch mobile, they changed the way that you manage your your stream and stuff. So they took away some of the options, so it's hard to like manage it now. I'm gonna have to go. I wonder who I have to go complain to get that fixed. So hang on 1 second. I'm gonna throw the stream up on my display behind me so I can see if like any chat comes through, because I don't even think it's working the way it's supposed to now. But yeah, it shouldn't have any volume, but it actually should work. Okay, there we go. It look like it's loading now. All right, good. Give that a second. So let's see. All right. So I'm gonna have to close the app and rerun it. Won't affect it. It won't affect the stream though. It's really weird. I can't manage the chat. It keeps freezing. You can still hear my voice cracking a little bit too. It's not all the way healed. Like one of my customers at work the other day told me to take a shot of whiskey. He's like, yeah, I'll clear it up for you. You get a shot of whiskey. That was just how he sounded. It was crazy. All right, so we should be good rock and roll now. We should be good rock and roll now. So. All right. So this technique, as I mentioned, is called the Gauntlet Recovery Cancel, GRC for short. So what this does is he has this move called a Nauda Gauntlet. And you can do it in any direction. If you see it right here, here's all the text. You can do it in any direction. And it consumes a weapon meter. But it is his best mobility tool. And like, if you look at the moves, it looks very simple too. The thing is, like, if you look at it, you look like, okay, that's not a lot of buttons. That's not a lot of depth. You know, that's not a lot. It's just a button and direction. So, but you guys will see what this thing can do. So, here's the gauntlet right here. And also, it has the equip effect. So, the gauntlet itself. So, let me show you something first. Let me show you the equip effect, because the equip effect is really cool. So, this move, if you jump and push down attack, is called Helm Splitter. Helm Splitter. So, you see how it's just a normal move. Alright, so when you equip this, it enhances that attack. Shockwave comes off of it. So basically you get this move immediately. So you can loop it like boom. Boom. See, you can do a lot of stuff with it. So really good move. And every weapon again has an equip effect. So the Nauda Gauntlet. So you can dash any direction with it. Well, 6 directions, not any. You can dash in 6 directions: left, right, left, right, that way, that way, that way, and that way. And you can do it in the air, as you can see. And also, get some water. Oh. So also, you can do it if you hit an enemy. You can do it again. So, but you can only do it up to, I believe, 2 times after that. So I think it's just 1 and 2. And so, yeah. So you can only do it. You can only hold on. I think you only do it twice. Let me double check. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna see how many times you can chain it in the air. Let's see. So yeah, in the air you can only do it twice. But on the ground, as long as you're on the ground, you can keep doing it. However, there's a way to get around that, but we'll get to that later. So also, if you hold button, if you hold the button, weapon button, he'll charge it and you let go. He come up, he'll go up, come down, meteor strike, and it stuns every, and it knocks over every enemy on the screen. Really powerful. But what we're going to focus on today is the downward dive, the downward charge. We're going to focus on that because this is the move we're going to do the gauntlet charge. The gauntlet recovery cancel. So when you do a downward charge and you hit an enemy, there's a recovery animation. See, there's a recovery animation. So yeah, so there's a recovery animation. So right as it hits, just watch the hit stun and watch the animation and watch how, like, it's hard to see unless you play the game a whole lot because it looks like it happens very quick, but it's actually a long time. So once the downward charge hits, just pay attention to the hit stun and how long it takes for me to regain control of Aros. See, so he's actually still for quite a while. So there's a way to bypass that animation. So, and I'll explain how. So, and I'll explain how I'm doing it. So when you do an air gauntlet charge, you can cancel into his belly flop by pushing attack. Really good tool to give him mobility, as you can see. It lets you do all kinds of setups. See, I got sneaky on y'all. I snuck a cancel in that you guys didn't see. See, if you guys go back and watch the stream, you can clip it. See if you understood what I did. But what you are able to do is take that property, because what is happening is I'm taking the momentum from the air gauntlet charge and I'm canceling into his belly flop, his jumping attack, his belly flop. So it does give us just tons of mobility. Feels good when you do it too. Like, it feels awesome. It's like, it feels so good. So back to the downward charge. So when you do downward charge, like I said, there's a recovery. So what you can do is, if you push attack right before you hit the ground, right before it hits the ground, it's like the last frame animation of that move, of his downward charge. When you see the stun, and then right before it hits the ground, you push punch. What happened is you will cancel the recovery. You will do a belly flop. You will do this move. You won't see it, but you'll do this move actually. It happens so quick. Because I went back and I frame counted it this morning. I looked at the video I did and I was like, wow, I'm really not full of shit. That really is what's happening, because I was approximating that's what was happening last night, but that is actually what is happening. This move is coming out, but I'm so low to the ground that the move, you see about 6 frames of it, 6 or 7 frames of the move come out, and but he's so low to the ground that the game is like your grounded state, so it cancels animation, and you hit the ground sooner, so you can have way more time to continue combos. So observe. Oops. If I can do it right. And if you do it wrong, you'll see a belly flop come out. You shouldn't see the belly flop at all. There it is. You see? You'll see him drop. Too soon. Right there. You see? It's so quick though, but it allows you to, and how you can tell if I did it right is if I land in front of the ninja. If I land in front of the ninja, I did it right. If I land behind him, I did it wrong. Oops. Have to jump first. Too soon. Yeah, if I belly flop, then I did it wrong. But it's something that's very strict. The timing is strict and is very specific. Too soon. And once you get it, once you hit it, you'll start getting into a rhythm, and then you'll nail it like a lot. That's the other thing. There it is, right there. You see? Like that. You see it? And you can loop it. You can go boom, boom, boom if you get into a rhythm. The first one I missed is a belly flop, but the other ones I nailed it. Now I'll show you how it looks if I do it wrong. You'll see me go behind him. See? Go behind him. See? But if I do it right, I'll be in front of him. And you'll see him kind of pop up too. See? Yep. See? And like if you frame count it, you pause the video, slow it down, you'll see him do the first few frames of the belly flop. But he'll be so close to the ground it cancels the animation out. So let me see if I can loop him. Something that's really, 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 really difficult to do. It's so difficult to do. No, too soon. That's too soon. It's very strict. And you want to be patient too. That's the other thing. If you rush it, you mess it up. Mess it up. That's how you know you did it wrong too. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do the whole weapon. I'm gonna try to drain the entire meter, because each time you use the weapon, you lose meter. So. It's a rhythm thing too. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's so cool. Screwed it up. I'm gonna try to work in something special at the end. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to work a meteor dive in at the end. Oh, my fingers are gonna hate me. Like yesterday, my fingers hurt so bad after doing this. So, and let me explain. This is completely unnecessary to do to enjoy this game. Like, you don't have to do this at all, but it just shows that this game has so much depth. Oh! Come on. I dropped it. Don't drop that combo. Oh, too soon. Oh, shoot. Oh, I had it. I screwed it up. Whoa. And you don't want to hold down. That's the thing, because if you hold down, you'll do this. So you have to tap it. Screwed it up. This is so hard. You gotta be in the zone. Screwed it up. My buddy Mark was like, man, he watched me do it yesterday. He's like using the zone. I said, yeah, you gotta be in the zone. Oh, there it was. I didn't hold the Y button. I'm so upset. Dude, I'm holding punch and not weapon. I got this. Hold on. I got this, y'all. Hold on. I got it. I got this. Come on. I'm hot. That strike right iron's hot. Oh! I got this. Come on. I got this. Come on. Screwed that up. Okay. Come on. I gotta get it. I hit the ground. Could have goofed that, but no, I'm just satisfied. Weapon, why didn't it work? Oh no. I got this, come on, I can do it, That's a lot of endurance. So I definitely have to double press it. Honestly, how do I get it? Oh wow, I have to do that quick. The last repetition is so fast. Ugh. So I have to do a rhythm and then change my repetition right at the very end. There it is. Oh. Oh, this is so hard. No. So when do I cancel? Hold on. I gotta nail the end. That's the part I need to do first. I need to end it like that. Can't do the belly flop. I can go straight into it. Okay. So the last rep gotta be like. Alright. Oh. Come on, I can do it. I can do it. Come on. Oops. See, this is when mental fatigue starts setting in too. I thought I had it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll be all night. See, this is the thing. I'll do. This is fighting games for you, but this is not a fighting game. But what? If I went to sleep and woke up and did it, I'll probably do it right away. Hit that charge. Oh. I'm so drained from this. Oh, I can do it. Come on. Oh, you can tell I'm hold on, let me. Right. Oh shoot. See, that's what happens. The mental fatigue starts saying that, boy, it gets you. This is what happens in tournaments too. You would get mentally fatigued and like, yeah, people start getting you. And you wouldn't believe it or not, like people, they'll take Adderall so they can stay focused. Yeah, people will do that. They'll take Adderall, but they start testing too. They drug test for those tournaments, certain ones. Like I know for League and Dota, I think they test for those maybe. Oops, wrong weapon. Alright, come on. I can do it, I just gotta focus. What happened to button? Two's two. So you gotta like really wait too. Oh. This is like one of those 3 out of 4 trials, boy. Get some water. The loop part is easy, but man, it's the ending that's it's tough. Ah, I didn't jump. Didn't jump. Hit the ground. Yeah. Ah! And this is actually harder to do with a controller. Way harder to do with a controller. I have to be used to the animation by now. Oh shoot, hold on. Just jump. Man, I can't fill it up. There it was. No, no. I feel like I was going too fast. Like when you get in the rhythm, you just sometimes you speed up. Whew. There we go. Come on. Come on. I dropped it. Whew, it was rough. Oh no. A little too eager. Ugh. Getting impatient. Because I know I can get it, I'm just not focusing. This is really difficult, like the timing is so tight on it. No! See. No. Let's see. I gotta get used to doing this. You gotta get used to the finish ender. Not that one. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I think I know why it may not be working. I might be frustrating myself for nothing. I might not have enough meter. It might be needed. Might need to finish it earlier. So let me see. Let me see. Because I just realized when I did it, I like look how much meter it took. So let me see. Oops. Hold on. Let's see. Nope. But look how much meter it takes. It takes a lot of meter. Yeah, it takes half of my bar, so I might can only do just doing the whole time. Hold on, let's see. Dang it. Keep doing it too soon. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, like look how much it took. So yeah, I would have to do it after like maybe 3 or 4. So much. I was frustrating myself for nothing, and that's all part of the process. Let's see. I don't know. Alright, good. I use the gauntlet. I can stop being so frustrated. I think I need to do it as soon as I get to the corner, maybe. Ah, dropped it. Gotta jump first. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I'm gonna come on. Oops. Oops. Well, I turned around. And you can see, like, you can barely see the belly flop animation too. Dude. Watch me try to do this to a boss too and be like, man. I do not want to try to do this to a boss. See, there it is. So I can maybe do one more loop in the corner and then do it. Let's see. Let's see how that works. See, because I did it with no problem when I had enough meters, so I was able to do it the whole time. I screwed it up. There it is. Oh man, that was tough. That is super tough. That's super tough. All right, so yeah, Gauntlet recovery cancel. Very difficult to do, but effective and not necessary at all, but awesome. All right, so I'll take it. We'll get. It took me 36 minutes to do that. I timed myself on it. It took me 36 minutes to, maybe 30 minutes. But I have to explain it first. And like, I'm actually lightheaded. Like, I'm telling you, like, in fighting games, like when you play in the tournament, and this is not a fighting game, it's a beat 'em up, or if there's anybody who's watching that, because I know I got some new subscribers there, and I do want to talk about that too. So for anybody that's been subscribing recently, as I always say, you're not required to subscribe to me. I'm not doing this to make money or anything. It's honestly to do it because of mental health. I'm a very social person, and you can't be around people nowadays kind of cough on you and give you the T virus. So this is how I'll be social. So that being said, I don't have a schedule per se, really. But during the week, I'll stream randomly, like just sporadically. It'll be random stuff. Like it might not even be a beat 'em up. It may just be, I play all kinds of different action games. So, but I play mostly beat 'em ups, and that's what I mostly do. However, you can plan on every Saturday for me to stream beat 'em ups, and those. Typically, I won't be on camera unless, I change my mind, but it's usually me and Goku. We're usually here just playing beat 'em up, so you can't expect that. But during the week, like I said, don't expect the schedule, but do expect me to sporadically just jump online. So if you just bored and you ain't got nothing to do, you'll probably see me pop up. So for those if there's anybody who just newly subscribed, it's a beat 'em up, and because it looks like a fighting game. I've had people that I've showed videos to, and they said, "Man, that fighting game looks awesome." It's not a fighting game because it has a lot of fighting game mechanics. It does a lot of fighting game mechanics. Developers really like fighting games and beat 'em ups. Also, if there's anybody out there who has the game, if you don't have it, you have a PC, definitely pick it up. It's only $20. Really good game. They're porting it to the consoles, the Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox, so it will be there. But if you have it, support them, throw them a review on Steam. Those 6 guys, they really deserve it. And they got some cool stuff planned too. I can't talk about it. I wish I can. I asked my boss today. I was like, "Hey man, can I talk about this thing?" And he ain't got back to me yet. But he's in a lot of meetings and stuff. Rightfully so, CEO. But if we can talk about it, it's gonna be awesome. But regardless, it's going to be awesome. Trust me. Even if I can't talk about it, because there will be a point when I am able to talk about it. But the game is going to receive updates, as people know, and there's going to be some cool updates. Free DLC, the works. They'll be probably working on the game for a total, I think, 4 years once they complete. I hope they can get funding from the publisher to do more work. I really do. I hope it does well, and that's why I want everybody to get it. If you like this style of game, it is a really, really, really fun game. It is my second favorite beat 'em up of all time. And in my opinion, it's the best beat 'em up. I believe it is because it first of all, it's easy to pick up. All this crazy high level stuff you see me do, it is not necessary to do it all. And the game has really simple controls. You can literally mash buttons, for instance. And you can just, you can mash buttons and you can do stuff. Look, I ain't gonna let y'all see that yet. But yeah, you can mash buttons and have a good time, Or you can, play it methodically, put elaborate combos together to try to stack true combo damage for bosses, and learn how to do combos that's another important thing in this game is mob control. You want to learn how to use your combos to control the mobs, depending on what character you have. Like Jazzy's an air guy, so you want to kind of group and knock into the air. Aros is a truck, you just want to run through everything. Hero want to be in the middle of everything. Baby, she typically wants to stay back. That's the typical game plan for them, but how the game is designed, you can play them any kind of, for the most part, like Aros, you can stay back here, play the long range game like that, or you can just get this, you can play the long range game, keep them away from you, you can do that. You can definitely do that. Or even with this weapon, you can play long range. So you can back up, man. Back up. See, back up. See, then you can get in. See, and then you can do uppercut. You see, so and all the characters can be played all kinds of ways, and each weapon gives them a different property. So it gives them a equip effect, a different equip effect. So that creates a different character in itself. So yeah, so I'll get into a short long play. I'm gonna play with a controller because I'm gonna play with a different character. My hands is tired. And Aros is easiest to play with arcade stick. He's the easiest to play with arcade stick. And yeah, he's the easiest to play with arcade stick. Let me sync the controller. Because his inputs, like his techniques, they just fit better for stick for some reason. Especially the dive, the Gauntlet recovery cancel. It's so much easier to do the stick because you have to press. Well, you can reconfigure your controls, I guess, if you put jump like on the trigger or bumper. But yeah, you have to default. You have to push A and Y, or if you're using PlayStation, X and triangle. You have to do that, or if you're playing Switch, is B and X. So that's awkward to press. So you'll have to use the claw technique. But with the arcade stick, it's easier. Hey, Wasabi. My cat's over here wants some attention. Here, buddy. I got you. Here. Here you go. All right. Let's do his toy over there. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably let's see. Let me actually let me see if this is connected. There we go. Alright, so let me switch the controls back to. So yeah, I have to switch the stick controls around as well. Alright, so I'll get into it. Yeah, and the game has tag mode too, so let me show you. Look, once you finish the game, tag mode opens. So yeah, you can play tag mode. So one player can play 2, 3, and 4 player tag, or 2 players can play 2-player tag. So, and that in itself is a whole nother whole nother set of things to learn. Because tag mode is that's you're gonna learn different setups, different combos, and oh man, it's just I'm really lightheaded. Like this game, like when I play this game, usually one long play for the day is enough because there's so much. You don't have to play it like I played either. You can just mash, but there's just so much to it. I'll probably play with Baby. Yeah, I'll probably save Jazz for another day. I'll play with Baby because people like to see her too. She's interesting. But yeah, this game has so much in it, man. Like what I was just doing, that takes so much execution. So it takes a lot of mental energy to just keep up with. And that's why I believe execution in fighting is necessary in fighting games. Like I don't believe in easy execution. As you just saw, I got exhausted just by mentally not being able to execute that. You saw it. And that plays a difference in a tournament. So I believe execution you should have to practice to build, like it's build stamina. That's what it is, endurance and stamina. Just like a boxer, they got a jog and they got a lot of physical. Any high performance sport, military, you got physical training you got to do. And it's a lot of cardio, a lot of conditioning. Wrestlers too, especially wrestlers. So yeah, let me get some water. So that's why I believe fighting games, competitive levels, it should be the same way. It should not only be mental, it should be physical too. It's 2 parts to it. People want easy inputs. I get it, but But I mean, I particularly don't agree. But for beat 'em ups, I do agree because they're not competitive. Anything competitive, I believe, it should be a balance into where you know, both players have to execute on both mental and physical, because the argument is that execution is a barrier to entry to fighting games. And in my opinion, like, no, like that's part of fighting, like just in nature of itself. And even in physical fighting, like even in like just anything where there's a physical element to it, and like execution is physical. Like doing a move is physical, making that character move is physical. I believe that the physical part should, you know, also complement the mental part, because you might have a player that is good execution but not good at mind games. You might have a player that's good at mind games, not good at execution. That makes a balance. You see what I'm saying? So those two will have to work harder at the other, practice more at the other. You know, they will have to find that balance. So that's why it makes it more interesting. It makes the fights more interesting. It kind of like kind of removing execution kind of dumbifies it. Like it removes the, like, as you just saw, when I nailed that, it felt great. It was like, wow, like, even though I probably never use it, but I'll use things that are very similar, and I'll use setups out of that. Like I might start like that, or I might end a combo like that, or hell, I might even get so good. Some people do get really good at it where they can just loop stuff like that over and over. And if I do it enough, I could get good at it, but it just depends how much practice I want to get into it. And then when you do it, it's going to pay off, because you're going to, as you see, you're going to get a lot of damage out of it. You get a whole lot of damage, and that is what should be the reward, I believe. For both, you should be able to be rewarded for mentally making a big read. And not only that, okay, since you got the read, okay, you at the 1 yard line, you can't fumble it. You have to execute and not drop that combo. The crowd is screaming. You know, you got all these people screaming and yelling, and you know, you got the smell of stank in the background. You got the guy next to you, he probably stank, or she probably stank, or they probably attractive, or they probably look weird, or you know, they probably hitting something to try to distract you. Because that's what happened with the Evo moment. Like, if you, Justin Wong talks about this. Justin Wong has said that when Daigo was parrying, he was shaking his arcade stick, trying to mess Daigo up. So you got to deal with stuff like that. So I believe the execution should be part of it. So enough of my rant, sorry. Sorry. Hyper chain. If he's meant to be played range, but I don't like it. I like doing this like getting close. Oh, I should have parried. I'm paying attention. Oh, my ears are hot from trying to do that combo too, boy. I'm burning up. I'm telling you. I'm on fire. Ooh. Combo was, I was frustrated for nothing. That's the sad part. Like, as soon as I realized that I needed more meter to end it, it's like, oh, I got this. So I'm like, why is it not working? I'm holding the button, and like, you don't have enough meter, you idiot. I'm like, yeah, about that. Yeah, that's something new I learned. I call it the bunny hop. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Alright, we got it. Oh shoot. Oh. And what I'll probably do is come back and, you know, I'll probably end the stream, and I'm gonna come back and probably just stream some off-cam play. Because I do know my wife's gonna play some beat 'em ups with me tonight, so we might stream this, we might stream some Fighting Rage, we might do something. So I'll get to the end of this, and then I'll end it, then we'll come back. So stay tuned. Assist me. Whew. Oh shoot! I'm thinking the whole time. Wait till I get her boomerang, and it's down there. Oh, so sexy! Look at that. That juggle game is so nasty. Oh, that boomerang is sexy. Yes, it is. Oh man! Oh yeah, my air conditioner's leaking water, man. Luckily, this weekend it's going in my basement's drain, so it's not a problem. It's in the laundry room, but man, it's like always something breaking, man. That's on your own property. Something always going wrong. Like first it was like the kitchen sink. I fixed that, and then got it fixed. I'm no plumber, but and then like condo, we got what's happening over there? I had to get the ceiling fan replaced, and then now air conditioner. But I got a home warranty, so hopefully they don't try to stiff me like car dealership do. Because the car dealership did try to stiff me, so I gotta talk to them about that. It's my girl. It's so good. Like sometimes I do scatter ball off the back of the wall. I'll do this, and then I'll get like coverage behind me if I'm fighting in front of me. I forgot I can throw the boomerang. That's the thing with the equipped effect. When you throw her kunai, she throws 10 instead of 3. Like her normal, if you push attack, she throws 3 kunai, and then you can cancel on the other, forms. But with boomerang, she can throw 10 before you have to cancel, and you can dash and cancel it, and you can angle it. If you hold up, you can angle it, and you can angle it back down too because it lasts so long. It's a really cool touch. Peter did a good job adding that, man. Like, he was a genius for that. Genius, Peter Visser. All right. I love the boomerang. and you know, what always happens in this game is I always think that something's going to be my favorite and something else ends up being my favorite. That happened with so many different things. So, for instance, when I first played the game, played with Baby and Hero, then I saw Aros, and I was like, man, Aros is going to be my favorite. And I played with all the characters, Jazz ended up being my favorite. And then I saw Jazz's the chicken stick. He can triple jump with it, which is awesome. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game. But after Peter added the upgrade to the Blue Destiny, that ended up being my favorite weapon. And then for Baby, I was like the green stars, and she's throwing green shurikens. I thought it was gonna be a form, but it's a weapon. I thought it was gonna be my favorite weapon, and it ended up being a boomerang. So I wonder what else is gonna be like that. Only thing I've been set on so far is Hero's Hayukin Saber. I think that's how you say it. Let me see him. I don't have him, but yeah, that's the only thing that I first picked up that sword and I was like, oh yeah, this is the blade. Oh, this is it. for 20 hits. Woo. Almost got 1,000 hits. Now I think about it, man, it'd be awesome if they made a Dynasty Warrior games that was a side scroll to beat them up, because that's what those games are. But I think they'd be better as side scrollers. All right, guys. So I'm in the stream for tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna jump back on and probably play some other beat 'em ups, but it'd be off camera. So, but thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'm gonna definitely stream this weekend. I might stream some tomorrow. Who knows? But Kev the Galaxy Bitter signing off.